The car travels down a winding rural road, enveloped by the forest's calm embrace. Inside, Anna and Mark sit relaxed, with Buddy resting quietly between them. The serene atmosphere underscores the quiet harmony of their journey. Anna and Mark step into the aged house, light shafts revealing years of undisturbed dust. The landlord already there waiting for their arrival. The couple looking around. The landlord gives them the tour of the house, giving them the rules of the rental property. Buddy, tail wagging with curiosity, cautiously investigates the silent corners, barking at shadows. Anna and Mark separate from the landlord to take another walkthrough of the house. Sunlight streams through the large windows, illuminating the newly refinished floors, each detail meticulously presented. The landlord walks around the house while Anna and Mark walk around. An almost imperceptible shift occurs, a shadow briefly darkening the landlord's features. The landlord's voice drops, a subtle change hinting at hidden depths beneath the polished surface. Anna and Mark exchange a fleeting glance, a silent acknowledgement of the undercurrents swirling within the seemingly perfect home. Inside the old house, the landlord's words echo with an unsettling weight. A strange mix of warning and plea lingers in his tone, creating a palpable tension. His voice trembles as he implores, "The only thing I ask is that you never, ever open the attic. It's best left undisturbed." In the dim attic hallway, dust dances in the faint sunlight, illuminating a weathered door at the end. "Keep it locked," he adds, pointing to down the dark hall, the unspoken threat lingering in his tone. The landlord's departure leaves Anna and Mark exchanging a silent, uneasy look. A plaintive whimper breaks the tension. Buddy stares fixedly at the attic door, his gaze filled with dread. Amid the chaos of moving in, Anna and Mark unpack boxes, their excitement shadowed by faint, unsettling, scratching sounds from above. The scratching grows louder, piercing the night, causing them to freeze mid-motion, exchanging uneasy glances. Anna attempts to dismiss their growing unease, suggesting, "Probably just mice." Mark nods, forcing a reassuring smile, responding with forced calm, "Yeah, mice. I'll get some traps tomorrow." In the dead of night, Anna lies awake, her senses heightened, straining to decipher the unsettling scratching sounds from within the walls. Beside her, Mark sleeps soundly, lost in a world of dreams, unaware of the growing unease that fills the room. Buddy, the family dog, walking room to room in the house, senses the shift in the atmosphere, his unease growing with each passing moment. His soft whimpers cut through the silence, a desperate plea for reassurance in the face of the unseen. Buddy continues pacing, growing restless and uneasy. In the dead of night, Anna rises from her bed, drawn by an unknown force. She glides through the silent hallway, each step echoing her growing apprehension. The attic door looms right around the corner, a threshold to the unknown. In the dim hallway, the attic door is before her. Anna's face is etched with fear as she grapples with the unsettling echoes of her own questions. Visibly shaken, Anna turns sharply, her movements betraying the turmoil within. Driven by a desperate need for safety, Anna stumbles backward, each step a retreat from the unknown. Anna retreats into the bedroom, seeking solace from the haunting uncertainties. In the heart of the kitchen, the comforting aroma of pancakes and maple syrup fills the air, yet shadows of unease linger on Anna's face. Her gaze drifts upward, tracing the outline of the attic access panel overhead, as if peering into the abyss of her own fears. Her eyes narrow, imagining what mysteries and dread might lurk in the darkness above. The scent of maple syrup hangs heavy in the air, a stark contrast to the weight of her unspoken worries. Sunlight floods the living room as Mark sits absorbed in a book, undisturbed by the subtle chaos of the day. Anna enters, her movements restless as she begins to tidy, but her eyes betray a mind elsewhere. She straightens cushions with forced purpose, each action a mask for her preoccupied thoughts. The objects on the coffee table are rearranged, a futile attempt to organize the disquiet within. Sunlight dapples through the leaves as Anna, Mark, and Buddy venture into the woods, a beautiful yet tense journey. The vibrant green canopy hides the tension that hangs heavy between Anna and Mark. Buddy sniffs around a tree, oblivious to the strained silence of his owners. They continue their walk, the unspoken words echoing louder than the rustling leaves. A night of unease begins as strange scratching sounds echo from the attic. The unsettling sounds grow more intense, filling the house with growing dread. Buddy's frantic barks pierce the silence, his agitation escalating with each echoing scratch. Buddy continues barking, his eyes fixed on the hallway leading to the attic door. Sensing the unknown threat, Buddy's barking intensifies, amplifying the suspense as the scratching continues. Anna's voice cuts through the silence. "What's in the attic, Mark?" Mark's defensiveness rises. "I told you, I don't know. And it's not our business. The landlord asked us to respect his wishes." Anna persists, her suspicion growing. "But don't you find it strange? Why so secretive?" In the dead of night, Anna moves with stealth, creeping out of the bedroom where Mark lies in deep slumber. She treads carefully through the shadowy hallway, guided by a resolve that burns bright within her. Her destination, the attic door, a threshold to secrets and untold stories. With a deep breath, Anna unlocks the attic door and opens it, stepping into the shadows of the past. The attic air hangs heavy with the scent of aged wood and forgotten memories. Darkness clinging to every corner. Moonlight carves paths through the gloom, revealing the secrets hidden within the swirling dust. Anna strains her eyes, peering into the shadows, trying to pierce the veil of darkness. A flicker of movement dances in the periphery, hinting at something unseen lurking just beyond. The silence deepens, broken only by the whisper of the wind and the frantic beat of Anna's heart. In the dimly lit attic, Anna cautiously ventures into the realm of forgotten memories. Dust motes swirl in the faint moonlight, casting eerie shadows that dance around Anna. A giant centipede creature suddenly scuttles across the floor, its many legs a blur of motion. In the dead of night, a piercing scream shatters the silence of the attic. Driven by terror, Anna slowly backs up in fear. In the dead of night, Anna's terror shatters the stillness as she frantically shakes Mark awake. Anna having not slept, trying to explain to Mark what she saw in attic. Mark dismisses her fears. "It was just a nightmare. You probably saw a stick in the darkness." Undeterred, Anna's eyes reflect the chilling reality she perceives, a stark contrast to Mark's denial. Inside the house, Anna's eyes dart around, a palpable tension filling the air. She is convinced of the creature's presence, the unseen threat amplifying her fear. A flicker of worry crosses Mark's face, betraying his growing unease. He too is beginning to succumb to the sense of dread permeating the house. The shared unease tightens the atmosphere, a silent acknowledgement of the lurking danger. Sunlight illuminates the kitchen as Anna prepares a sandwich, unaware of the impending unease. A sudden shadow flickers, disrupting the calm. Anna freezes, her movements arrested by an unseen presence. Her head snaps up, alert and wary, as she tries to discern the source of the disturbance. Eyes darting, she frantically scans the room, seeking the origin of the encroaching darkness. Every corner of the room becomes a potential hiding place. In the living room's calm, Mark is lost in the television's glow, oblivious to the subtle disturbance brewing in the walls. A faint scratching sound pierces the silence, an omen of the unseen drama unfolding. His gaze locks onto the wall behind him, where a sinister secret begins to reveal itself. A newly formed hole in the drywall stands as a stark testament to the unseen forces at play. Mark's relaxed posture shifts, a flicker of unease now dancing in his eyes as he confronts the unsettling discovery. In the dead of night, a hallway echoes with insistent scratching and frantic barks as Buddy fixates on the attic door. The old wooden door rattles ominously, as if something within is desperate to break free. Buddy's barks grow more frantic, his body tense with a primal urgency to breach the forbidden threshold. The relentless assault on the attic door intensifies. Eyes snapping open, Anna and Mark are jarred into startled alertness by the intense barking. The urgency in Buddy's voice as he walks into different rooms suggests something is terribly amiss, a looming threat. In the dead of night, Anna and Mark tread cautiously down a dimly lit hallway. The attic door looms ahead, a silent sentinel guarding unknown terrors. An unsettling sound echoes from within. A creature stirs, unseen yet menacing. Anna's expression turns to concern as she hears the creature's stirrings. Mark's grip tightens, preparing for the unknown that awaits beyond the door. The attic door explodes inward with a deafening crack, unleashing pure horror. A monstrous centipede erupts from the darkness, its armor gleaming malevolently. Its segmented body writhes, a grotesque behemoth of nightmare proportions. Razor-sharp mandibles glint, promising unimaginable pain and suffering. Anna's worst fears materialize before her, dwarfed by this chitinous horror. The hallway becomes a corridor of terror as Anna and Mark's screams pierce the silence. Driven by primal fear, they bolt in opposite directions, their footsteps echoing their desperation. A terrifying creature emerges from the shadows, its presence casting a pall of dread over the chase. The creature's shadow looms, a dark omen of the terror yet to unfold. The narrow hallway becomes a stage for a desperate fight for survival, as the creature relentlessly pursues its prey. In the dead of night, Mark's eyes reflect pure terror as he desperately seeks refuge within the confines of his living room. Driven by fear, Mark begins to fortify his sanctuary, wrestling a heavy oak table towards the entrance to the hallway. Mark stands by the coffee table in middle of room. He can still hear the unseen threat. In the dead of night, Anna steels herself, a glint of fear in her eyes. She steels her resolve. Anna grabs a knife from the counter, a breath held, a silent promise to defend against the unknown. In the quiet kitchen, the knife becomes her only ally. The living room wall explodes inward as the creature growing in size fast violently invades the space. Ah! Mark's scream echoes as raw terror grips him. The giant centipede creature lurks each room searching for its prey. In the dim kitchen, Anna finds herself trapped, the creature closing in. The creature is getting closer. Mark's body lays dead on the floor in living room. In the dead of night, a creature emerges from the darkness in the kitchen. It looks at Anna, its eyes gleaming with predatory intent. Anna, caught off guard, barely has time to react as the creature closes in. After eating Anna in the dead of night, an unseen horror stirs within the house, its presence heralded by a chorus of clicks, echoing through the silent rooms as it makes its way to the attic. Buddy leaps through the window and lands hard on the ground below. His whimpers echo through the silent night as he vanishes into the trees. In the suffocating darkness of the attic, dust dances in a beam of moonlight, illuminating a scene of forgotten horrors. The air is thick with the cloying stench of decay, an invisible shroud of death. Gnawed and bleached bones litter the floor, silent witnesses to the creature's gruesome past. Buddy bursts from the woods, his barks echoing through the silent trees. Buddy's ears droop, a low growl rumbling in his chest as fear takes hold. He whimpers softly, the terrible truth dawning in his expressive eyes. The landlord's car cruises down the road, heading towards the house. The landlord's expression hardens as he drives up to the house, sensing something is wrong. Sunlight stabs through the gloom of the attic, illuminating the silent dance of dust motes. The landlord cautiously enters the silent house, the air thick with unanswered questions. His voice breaks the stillness as he calls out, "Anna? Mark?" Silence answers, amplifying the mystery within the house. The landlord calls out again, his voice echoing in the stillness. No response comes, leaving the landlord alone. In the dimly lit hallway, dust dances in the weak sunlight, illuminating the landlord's somber stance. His gaze is drawn to the slightly ajar attic door, a sliver of darkness hinting at secrets. The attic door stands slightly ajar. A sliver of darkness hints at the secrets. A heavy feeling settles in as the landlord knows what he has to do. He takes a resolute step toward the ominous door, steeling himself for what lies beyond. The landlord enters the attic, a space consumed by shadows and the silent whispers of forgotten things. His face hardens, a mask of grim determination as he steps further into the gloom. A wave of horror washes over him as his eyes widen, taking in the attic's ghastly secrets. His gaze falls upon the grotesque creature and Anna's remains. The creature unleashes a guttural roar, its eyes burning with intense fury. Driven by pain and rage, the creature lunges towards the landlord, claws extended in a furious attack. In the attic's dim light, the landlord looks up and smiles at the creature. The creature looms. A hulking shadow that seems to swallow the light itself looks at its protector. The dark form engulfs the landlord. Curiosity always gets the better of them all. Such fools. Soon you will be free. The house sits desolate in the woods, the creature waiting for its next victims, waiting to be fed. In the dead of night, an eerie silence fills the house, broken only by the soft scratching of tiny legs. The centipede navigates the shadows, its dark form a stark contrast against the pale moonlight filtering through the windows. It disappears into the darkness beneath a forgotten piece of furniture, its presence a haunting reminder of the unseen. Unseen, unheard. The centipede continues its endless journey, a silent wanderer in the sleeping house. In the dead of night, a lone centipede emerges, its form a shadowy silhouette against the gloom. Panic grips the creature as it navigates the cold, unforgiving floor. A horrifying discovery. A swarm of newly hatched baby centipedes wriggling in unison. The floor becomes a living carpet of tiny, squirming bodies, a chilling testament to nature's hidden horrors. The adult centipede pauses, sensing the magnitude of its brood's existence. A silent tableau of life and dread unfolds in the dim light, unseen by the world. Hundreds of giant centipede creatures crawl around the yard, free to roam, free to hunt, free to take over.